One of the things we will say is you don't have to fight with people if they think differently than you. If somebody has a different opinion than you, one of the things we would recommend is listen to them, thoroughly listen to them, and be incredibly curious as to why they believe what they believe without being attached to your own belief, without being attached to your own bias or conditioning. Be curious about how they got to this position where they bought into the ideas that they bought into. Be curious from a place of not needing to change them. Be curious from a place of not even necessarily needing to challenge them excessively. Rather, be curious about their perspectives as an opportunity to actually learn more about them and to connect with them. Because remember, you and your family and your collective, for that matter, are really all one being. You all share one heart. And your hearts are all beating together as one. And if you were to actually feel that collective heart field, you would all fall in love. But many of you are too fixated on the mental electromagnetic field, which houses the different beliefs, which houses the different perspectives, which houses the different ideas that you're utilizing and the different stories that you are buying into. And when you are more attached to that than the heart, you will miss that heart-based connection. So you can use these conflicting ideas, you can use these conflicting perspectives as an opportunity to generate curiosity for the other person as a means of actually connecting to the core of the other person within your family, and that can create greater levels of unity. It's also important that you allow for yourself to be accepting of other people's perspectives. You don't necessarily have to agree with them. You don't have to support them. You don't have to endorse them. You don't have to feed them power, but at least accept them. For example, you could go outside and it's raining and you could say, well, I believe it should be sunny today. This just isn't fair. How dare it rain? Doesn't Mother Nature know better? That's so silly. We've had rain all week. Why is it raining again? You won't get very far in being able to shift the weather pattern. You won't get very far in relationship to enjoying the present moment. And you won't get very far in relationship to being capable of taking the steps that you really prefer to take. So through creating attitudes of acceptance for what is happening, be it with the weather or with the perspectives of another, you actually open the door for connection, and that's what can allow real shifts and transformations to take place. So this is something to pay attention to, not just in relationship to your family dynamics, but this is also something to pay attention to in relationship to your political systems, if that is something that you involve yourself with. Because, as you know, the different sides of the political spectrum at times want to devour each other because they are so obsessed with the perspectives and the beliefs that they are holding on to and that the others are holding on to. It's important to ultimately connect to that heart level and to be curious about the other. And that's what creates the stage for transformation and new possibility to then reveal itself.